Come. Okay, welcome everyone for the today's webinar around the whole equipment vehicle distribution rental management. We are recording this session for sharing this for future people you want to revisit and view this. Today's session is focusing primarily in that specific industry and will be led by Raj Kanatra, our Industry Director for Equipment Distribution Manufacturing. Raj, over to you for a quick intro on yourself and take us through.
Thanks, Manish, and welcome everyone. And thank you for allocating your time and joining our meeting. Just as a background, I've been in the industry for 20 plus years in retail and distribution, pretty much helping a lot of customers in Asia Pac, New Zealand, and Japan and China around the digital transformation. Worked for Accenture and Avanade for 10 years plus, but overall experience from an end-to-end perspective, advising customers on the whole, starting from the solution, vision, planning, and taking them on the transformation journey. That's about me. Moving forward, here are some of the areas I intend presenting today, starting with a short overview of our organization, followed by the key industry trends you need to consider in your transformation journey. Then we look at the potential components of the industry solution on the Microsoft platform. I will touch also on some of the key areas where most of the business operators overlook around the foundational elements of master data and how it drives all the operating activities. We will then touch on some of the industry solution key features around equipment and vehicle industry, as well as the rental industry. And then I'll wrap up with our overview on our service offerings and how we can assist you moving forward. As we go through the presentation, please be free to put your questions in the chat, and we will address it towards the end of the webinar. With that, let's go to the next slide. Well, HSO, our company was established in 1987, now a global group over 15 countries with 2,800 people. ANZ, we have been established since 2021, and we've had a rapid growth in 2.5 years with 50 plus people on our team. We are one of the top Microsoft BizApps partners globally. We only focus around the Microsoft platform and BizApps, and we are good at it with a lot of experienced people, minimum of 10 years experience per consultant we have on board. We've been awarded by the top in the top 3 partners for Microsoft globally. Moving forward, I just wanted to touch on the 5 key industry trends to consider while you are devising your future strategy around this transformation journey. The 5 key areas I'm going to touch on and talk about is around supply chain, customer service, designing for circularity, IoT, and the big data. Those are the key areas I'm going to talk on. As the customer demand continues to rise, while the ability to service these demands are getting more and more complex, all companies are reliant on the technological capabilities to deliver a successful outcome and results to their stakeholders and customers. As the CIOs and information technology owners start devising the tech strategies for the future, they need to examine some of these industry trends in the equipment and vehicle sectors to really boost the efficiency and profitability of their business and be competitive in the market. Interconnected supply chain is really critical around this journey. You need to reevaluate and modernize your customer service capability because you need to build a customer-centric organization. IoT, sustainability around your design and maintenance of products is critical, as well as IoT, because manufacturers are incorporating a lot of their product designs to enable real-time communication back to ERP systems with alerts so that you can recognize different issues and challenges with the product. Big data is a big, everybody talks about big data, but again, it's really critical on how we address the core foundation of data, which I'll cover in the following slides. Now let's double click on supply chain. So some of the key considerations, organizations need to look at is how do they invest in digital traceability to gain comprehensive visibility of their assets, which simplifies managing inventory, product compliance, improve comms to their customers with product information, and in addition, to enable organizations to make effective decisions. It's critical to ensure they have appropriate master information for product, related compliance and integration with the supply chain network, and can support organizations to improve productivity. By doing that, they get a lot of key benefits around their operations. The information they have can help them drive different scenarios around predictability, react to demands, as well as serve the consumers more effectively. Moving forward around the customer-centric area, how can organizations help be responsive to the customers? Because the customers and your consumers are helping reshape the end product by giving a lot of feedback, giving their demands, their specific requirements, which really which drives manufacturing. And it allows you to provide the customer in your industry customized products at a lower price. Now, how does that benefit? Gathering all this information as you go on the journey and service the customer and getting responsiveness from the customer provides you the ability to contribute to product development, improve manufacturing efficiencies, and provide the customers better acquisition costs through customized products. As we move forward, manufacturers are moving to newer business models. They're offering better durability of the equipment and vehicles by offering dedicated service plans, maintenance plans, together with providing aftermarket support through aftermarket spare parts rather than their own spare parts. So it gives them more flexibility. It provides the manufacturers on preserving the functionality of the equipment and maintaining the cash flow. It gives them a lot of data on the performance of their equipment. They design these products for the life and repair and replacement of the product through spare parts and consistent compliance around service management and maintenance. Due to the challenges in the supply chain, wholesalers have to order stock in advance, which requires preventative maintenance to protect these items prior to the sale. Manufacturers are now enforcing compliance for preventive maintenance and inspection on stock items, which impacts warranty at early stages of the sale of the equipment. So manufacturers are really insisting you do inspection, preventive maintenance on stock items, but at the same time, they insist around post-sale on a structured service and maintenance plan and inspection plan. And really, it's important, how do you take the compliance and what you need to do to help the customer through proper systems to control your compliance and inspections. IoT, Internet of Things. A lot of equipment and vehicle suppliers, you notice, the vehicles and equipment are software driven. They capture details of the equipment, hours of usage, issues around maintenance, when parts are being replaced or when parts have to be replaced at different hours or different mileage points. And that requires feedback back to ERP systems or to different manufacturing systems for you to control the capability of the device, as well as to maintain the warranty terms of the device. Moving forward around the big data capability, there's a big hype around data and AI, but for you to really take advantage of data and AI, it's really important that you capture the right information from a foundational perspective and then from a transactional perspective. That is really critical because in previous times, people used to manually control this or use Excel spreadsheets, and it was hard to make predictive decisions around data. The benefit you have having a decent ERP system is to make sure that you have good enriched data across your platform from a vehicle perspective, from a master data, the customer perspective, and the vendor, so that that triangular approach could help you analyze what you're selling to what customers and how each of the equipment is performing. All these different 5 key trends are available around the Microsoft platform. And let me talk about the platform now. Microsoft offers a range of products around Dynamics 365. They offer the sales and customer service and field service components, which are part of the Microsoft CRM stack. They offer HR capabilities, finance, supply chain, commerce, and operations as part of the ERP stack. And they offer the marketing as an independent part of the CRM stack. And then they have further products around product insights, fraud protection very much for retail, and guides in manufacturing to enable training. Together with that, they offer a low-code platform, which is the Power Platform, to enable organizations to build more productivity in the organization through the use of Power Apps and Power BI, where you can basically develop apps to enable different areas of the business. If you want to enhance inspection or stock count, you can build your own apps. While Microsoft offers the core engine and takes into account a lot of general industry capabilities, they do have a lot of capabilities built in around distribution and retail. But specifically for different industries, partners enhance the solution on the Microsoft platform. It's like buying a car and enhancing the car with mag wheels and tinted windows and spoilers. So HSO has developed a lot of IP around rental management, maintenance management, and tender management is around the tender proposals for rental bids and quotes, and a planned order review process. In addition to that, we work with Anata, who are a global dealer around distribution management. Anata basically provides key functionality around the dealer management for equipment, vehicle, as well as rental. They provide an end-to-end solution from procurement right up to the delivery of the product and service capabilities of the product, together with maintenance management. All of them are encompassed in the ERP platform to provide a one UI and a single solution for the customer. I did touch on the equipment and vehicle master data management area. So one of the areas in my pet topic is master data management. And here as an example, I've given the equipment and vehicle as a core heart of all the operation, and what it's really critical in how you manage it. Enriching the data around the brand, the class, the model is really critical. It helps you analyze your big data eventually. But as you can see on this map, the master data drives all your wholesale business operations, right? It gives you capability to provide your dealerships through the portal, ability to place orders, to process orders for spare parts, to get information and technical details from the portal. It allows them to see their own pricing as well as stock overview. It helps them register the warranty against the product they're buying and also lodge the warranty claims and understand the warranty terms. If you're running selling to the end retail customer, it also provides a capability for end retail customers to do retail pricing, ability to look at data, devices. It also, if the solution is deployed in retail, it helps them through trading activities and also service capabilities. The service capabilities is available in the after sales area of the solution, where based on the vehicle details and traceability of the data again, it provides scheduled servicing for you to have the capabilities to create jobs, resource planning, resource scheduling. Again, the inventory management, if you have the core specs details around brand, model, engine specs, you can manage your inventory and the product lifecycle of the inventory quite well based on different parameters and functionality and characters. It helps you to even manage across the product, especially on spare parts, where you can buy different spare parts from multiple suppliers in the industry and from different brands. It helps you to manage all your procurement cycle based on the product master. So that's one area which, if you focus around, it gives you a lot of capabilities to go B2B as well as B2C. And it helps your dealers or your end retail outlets to get the information on the fingertips from the different dealer portals, rather than picking up the phone and speaking to your brand manager all the time. So it gives you the power to enable your dealers and retailers with all the information they need to engage in selling to their customers. Okay, let's look at the core functional areas of Anata. Anata is a world-leading industry solution. It's backed by industry expertise. The solution is a connected cloud solution to enable all the customers to accelerate the digital transformation. And it's based on the best of breed solution. You don't have to customize this. They've thought through everything from product master right up to procurement to service to sales cycle as well as assembly to give you an end-to-end solution. This whole stack was built on Microsoft. It's a connected solution across finance and operations together with all the components you see there, so that it gives you all the financial capabilities around all the transactional activities around these pillars. The dealer management, you have the back office function, but also you have the dealer portal function. So dealers who are not part of your legal entity group and you're running a wholesale operation, you can give the dealers a portal access where they will look at their own price lists. You can give them the ability to review stock. You can configure it based on what brands they sell. You can give them capability to register the warranty and the warranty claims as they sell into their end customers. From your wholesale back office perspective, it gives you the capability specifically to look at the stock ordering process from different manufacturers. It gives the ability to do custom orders through configuration of the product. When I say configuration of the product, it's the equipment or the vehicle. It gives you capability around receiving through scanning capability, allows you to manage vendors and vendor pricing and vendor rebates and discounts. Gives you complete capability around a PO process to control approval processes and put blanket orders around your manufacturers to get structured delivery processes. On the sales side, it gives you capabilities to deal with multiple brands and models and makes. you can structure this and build price lists by dealers or by brand and dealers or by regions out of the box. Gives you a process to manage quotations with your dealers. And if dealers come to you for special pricing, you can manage it through a quote process and an approval process. You can manage allocation of demo equipment to your dealers and traceability together with consignment stock. You have the capability from a retail perspective in the sales process to basically run trade-ins and sell used vehicles at the same time. The solution comes with capability from a sales perspective for inspection management, where you need to inspect the trade-ins and do a report on the trade-ins. If you're running a service center, it helps you do the inspection of the vehicles also at the same time, and also to control warranty management. Around the service management, it gives the capability to look at the maintenance plans which have been sold, or you enable the dealers to sell the maintenance plan. From a retail perspective, it allows you to do the service order management for your retail workshops, allocation of resources, which is technicians to jobs, enabling them to do it in-house or on field service. You can control service contracts and service jobs from a general perspective, full timesheet management, and also monitoring of all the remote equipment. That service management can address both wholesale and retail. Service management in retail is used for end customers. In wholesale, it's for wholesales to do pre-delivery preparation in the service shop and assembling of goods. Spare parts management, you can run a separate category of spare parts management. It gives you the capability to have alternate parts, supplementary parts. You can link them to the actual finished products so that when people are looking and searching for the right product, they're able to find the product based on how you have configured it. It gives you capability of full serialized product and tracking of all these products. Between equipment and spare parts, you got capability around reorder levels, minimum, maximum levels, so that you can go demand planning and planning for both parts and equipment if you want to run on the master planning capability, which is core out of the box for 365. It gives you the capability to manage single or multiple suppliers for a single product. And finally, around the product assembly, you can go full-fledged manufacturing, but in your case, in wholesale, in some cases, in bulk equipment, your equipment is shipped in containers and it comes in knockdown form. You need to assemble tires and all the accessories to the equipment. So it gives you capability to schedule a bill of materials and push it to the assembly line or to the service team to bring together the product prior to delivery. And that's some of the key parts of the solution which I've covered. There's obviously much more detail in that. At some point, we can engage and go through that at a later stage. Okay. Moving forward on the rental management capability, our rental management capability addresses equipment rental, bulk rental, as well as project rental. Equipment rental is very much focused around heavy equipment. Bulk equipment is mainly around service kits and consumables. And project rental is typically around mining, construction, renting equipment for large projects, or renting a fleet for projects with a buyback option for the end customer. If you look at the future of a rental, it has increased due to a heavy investment in capital and the ability for various operations to really optimize the utilization of invested assets. Hence, a lot of companies are looking at reviewing their options. They want to rent the equipment, or the vehicle has needed, or they're making fleet arrangements so that the service provider can maintain all the life cycle of the equipment and the product, and they're responsible for doing that on a preventive basis as well as a reactive basis. Rental companies are engaged in the retail business operation of use of technology provides ability to manage the rental equipment from the quotation stage to the billing stage, and also gives you the ability to manage the utilization, maintenance, and tracking of associated costs related to the equipment. From a solution map perspective, again, our rental solution at the bottom of this, if you recall the previous slide, is based on the ERP solution which we saw earlier. To that solution, really, if you look at the key concept of our solution map, it includes product dimensions, pricing profiles, charging calendars, and supplementary items, which are all built on the F&O finance and operation solution, which you can leverage the projects module and the supply chain module to enable all of it. You can view the rental object from an availability perspective, pricing perspective, and you can structure different attributes to enable better searches for that equipment through the sales process for rental. The charging calendar gives you the capability to configure when do you want to charge the customer for what period, what are the periods of exclusion. For example, you may not charge them on weekends because you're not billing them for weekends, but it provides you also the ability to set up large fleet contracts. It comes fully capable with built-in service management capability for preventive and reactive maintenance. And it fully integrates into the billing solution of the ERP solution. The rental solution provides you really a full 360-degree view of your assets around from the time you order it, the time you activate it, from the time you allocate it to the fleet, so there's full traceability, and you can allocate it to multiple locations around your business across the country or across the state. It gives the capability to track all the repairs and refurbishment processes, and and how do you keep reusing and maximize the utilization of it. In addition to that, we're bundling the rental BI pack part of the solution. It gives you capabilities out of the box to look at what is the revenue by month, what is your utilization by quarter, which is the utilization of the equipment, the rental equipment. It gives you the capability on downtime, as well as margins, as well as customer performance. Okay. Part of our service offering moving forward is we offer our services around envisioning, where we can come and help you run envisioning workshops based around the different operating areas of the business: sales, supply chain, and sales, supply chain, operations, production, warranty, service management, and provide you a transformation plan at the end of it. That's one of the offerings. The other offerings is around a full-fledged end-to-end implementation based on our methodology, as well as using our code templates. We've got two approaches. One is the traditional waterfall approach, where you go from diagnose to rollout. More so, we are seeing people with an agile approach, where they take a blended approach in iterative waves, where we go in each wave, analyze, design, build, so that the key users look at, experience all the changes in the applications and test the user scenarios and get familiar with it, so that there's no surprises when you do a total rollout. Industry is going more and more towards a hybrid approach. We also package managed services, which is available from our organization globally, as well as ANZ have got their own team to support our customers locally. How do we engage moving forward? As part of the today's session, we're offering a one-day obligation-free discussion around the discovery path. You can do an online session or face-to-face meeting to really spend a few hours with your team to understand the business need, and the pain points, and we can, with that, just establish what's the scope and requirements to really say what is the next steps and how do you go through the different stages to get your journey starting. Other options are around envisioning, quick envisioning of 1 to 2 weeks, or a diagnostic, which will take you a bit detail into looking at your business processes at a high level, doing a solution blueprint based on that and a quick fit gap. Or we do a full diagnostic 4 to 8 weeks, where we look at all the processes, all your integration points, what do you need to go migrated, get the full details, which really becomes a good endpoint for you to really plan your estimates for the future. Typically, based on my experience, a full diagnostic will give you the right timeline and the right estimate and the right expectations with everybody around how this is going to run, as well as what teams are required, both from our side as well as from your internal perspective. Why HSO? I mean, we've got a long history of experience globally. Our team, while we are new in ANZ for 2.5 years, we've had a very good success rate. We've grown a team from 0 to 50 in 2.5 years. Each one of them are 10 plus years of experience, and we've had very successful projects in the last 2.5 years. We've got expertise around global rollout, multi-company, multi-brand, multi-country rollout. We've got SMEs and expertise like me in different areas. I do distribution and retail and health, and we've got other people specialized in other areas. We are 100% Microsoft. Some people think it's good, some it's bad. We feel it's the best for our customers if they've selected the Microsoft platform. Our team only live and breathe Microsoft. We're a stable organization for a long time, headed by Peter globally from Switzerland, and we've been an award-winning partner the last few years. With that, I'll open up for questions. Happy for everybody to send Manish or myself an email. If you've got any questions specific to your organization and you want to have a separate private chat, happy to engage in that. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj. Stop the recording.